Oh, guys, I don't think you realise just how hot it is, yeah? It's like proper hot. So, let's walk down the road. Come on then. Come on. So, let's give it a couple of minutes for you guys to join. You see that I've caught the sun, look. Where I'm wearing my vest. My arms have gone all brown. Yeah, I'm brown. 57-year-old man. So, we're on Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. We're walking the dogs before I go home. When I get home, I've got to quickly have a shower because we are going to a little family get-together. Hi, Debbie. Bloody hot, mate. I don't know how hot it is where you are, but in England, it's baking. Thanks, Emily, but it's really hot. I'm not walking up and down this path, and it's bloody baking. Yeah, seriously, guys, it is way too hot. Way too hot. Absolutely boiling. Yeah? So, nah. I'm just letting you lot latch on to the... So, whilst I went off for 10 minutes, for a reason, I'm going to tell you in a minute when you all join me. So anyway, food-wise, just so you know, because we're on the Keto channel, so far today I have not eaten. Nothing. So the last time I ate, so the time now is around 12, is it? 12, maybe getting on to 1 in the UK, 1 p.m. And the last time I ate was last night. I ate at around 6:30, 7 p.m. And 6:30, 7 p.m. Yeah. So I haven't eaten since yesterday at 6:37. So you think about it. If it's 1 o'clock now, I haven't eaten for. Trying to work it out myself now. 5 plus 12 plus 1. So 16 hours ago was the last time I had food. So one thing I do only eat twice a day. I do. I stick to it as well. So even if I cheat on my diet, say if I had, I don't know, a tangerine or an ice cream, I still would only eat twice in a day. Yeah? So today, the last meal I had was chicken curry with prawns, no rice, yeah. And I think I had a tangerine. That's the last thing I had. Today, I'm going to my brother's house, and he's making salad, but he will have treats for the kids because it's a kids' party. So I won't touch the treats, yeah. I'll have the salad, I'll have any meat that's going. Sometimes I have a bit of birthday cake, only if it's one that I like. But today I still will only eat 2 times. I will only eat 2 times today. And this is how I've kept my weight down. So I weighed myself yesterday. I reckon I'm 11.4. 11.4, yeah? Pretty good, I think. For my age, you know, nearly 58. I used to be 12.5. So this was before I went on keto, I was 12.5. Yeah, so I think I'm still pretty slim. I got my shorts on. I think I'm still slim. If I'm going to put on weight, I put it on my tummy. Not much though. Generally, my health, because of the keto diet, you know, bearing in mind my age, 58 in July, I think my health is pretty good. When I lost weight off my face as well, which I think is a good thing. And I lost my massive belly that I used to have. Yeah. The dogs are behind me. Can you see them? So generally, the keto diet is working for me, guys. I highly recommend the carnivore diet. If you want to reverse any health problems, please do it. If you're type 2 diabetes, please do carnivore or keto. Please look up Dr. Ken Berry. If you have stomach problems, please do the diet. Yeah. If you've got ulcerative colitis or IBS or IBD, the diet will completely transform your life. If you have no energy, carnivore diet, keto diet will fix you, trust me. And I know it fixes people because we've fixed loads of people, even Team Elvis. You do have to stop your sugars, your too many carbs. You do have to stop eating margarine. Vegetable oils are poison. You do have to stop your bread and your pasta, which is very bad for you. You do have to stop your oats. Oats are very bad for you. Yeah. You don't need cereals. You don't need breakfast in the morning, a giant bowl of cereal. It's not good for you. Grain is not good for you. Oats are not good for you. Okay. Many of the things that you think are good for you are not. Like orange juice is not good for you. It's full of sugar. Remember, sugar is very bad for your body. Very bad for your body, yeah? Many foods you eat turn to sugar, like potatoes, starchy foods. Starch is just another word for sugar. Even fruit is full of sugar. No, Carolyn, it's too hot. It is hot. It is hot. I am hot. So my point is this, guys. You got to get off that sugar. You have to introduce some more fatty meat to your diet. Yeah? And get some more fatty meat in your diet. Some eggs, some fish, some prawns, some omelets. And you will feel great. Your energy will be restored and you will cure your body. There's so many doubters out there for the carnivore diet. I am naked. What's going on? Come on, girls. It's just a t-shirt off, isn't it? It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I take my top off in the sun. Come on. It's barely boiling. Look at the dogs. I'm a nudist. I'm not nude. Look, I've got shorts on. Look. Shorts. Shorts. I'm not naked. Thank you. So, what was I saying, guys? So, remember, this is a keto channel. I will always push it. If you want to cure yourself, guys, do carnivore, do keto. Look up Dr. Ken Berry. Change your life forever. The farmer's tan. Yeah, I took my vest off. So, yeah, you can see it, can't you? Come on, 57 years old. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, guys. I look a lot... Hey, Carolyn, I'm looking a lot better than our friend, aren't we? Carolyn, yeah? Do you have a cute butt? Yeah, bloody right I do. Emily, bloody right I do. That's why my wife likes me. How does a man like me have a wife that's 42 years old? There's your answer. But her butt is cuter. My wife has a beautiful figure. Beautiful figure. So, I've actually always been very lucky, guys. I've always looked a lot younger than I am, even when I was in my 20s. No, when I met my wife. When I met my wife, I was 36, yeah? She was 22, okay? But you couldn't tell the age difference. I looked very young. When I was 36, I looked 25. Yeah, she is. She is. And if I showed you some pictures of how she looked when I met her, she still is, was drop dead gorgeous, still is. So, me and my wife, believe it or not, if you look at our old pictures, going right back to the 2005 when I met her, I think it was, you couldn't see the age difference. You couldn't see it because I really did look 15 years younger than I was. Yeah, this is how I managed to get married to a girl much younger than me. Yeah, and do you know what? It's not that I preferred younger girls. It wasn't that. I liked when I had girlfriends of all different ages. I had girlfriends in their 30s. It's just how it worked out. It's just how it worked out. For some reason, me and my wife had a connection, even though we had an age gap, and she was definitely up for having children. Yeah, my wife doesn't really wear much makeup. And yeah, definitely. Thank you, Emily. She is, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Me and Aurora, we argue quite a lot. We're very different. We're very different, me and Aurora. If she had it her way, hi Martha. If my wife had it her way, I would be decorating the whole house, every single room, every day. I would be doing the garden. I would be fixing the whole house. My wife wants me to fix the whole house, to go shopping every day, to do all the cooking, to do all the cleaning. Yeah, that's what my wife wants, and I won't, and that's why we argue. I'm not good at house maintenance. I'm not good at house maintenance. I can't stand it. I'll fix a car, but I don't really do house maintenance. I do a little bit. Like if the washing machine breaks, or the dryer breaks, or the cooker breaks. Like for example, my daughter's car broke this morning, so I fixed it. So I'll do that kind of stuff, yeah? But do I go around the whole house cleaning? No. I do clean, I do wash up, I do cook, but I don't do it all. My wife wants me to. My wife wants me to do everything. If I could, she'd get me to rebuild the house. My wife wants a brand new kitchen. I say, my wife wants a brand new kitchen, yeah? And I said to her, well, a kitchen is £30,000. Where am I gonna get that from? She's like, no, we should have a new kitchen. So then yesterday, my wife calls me over. She says to me, Louis, come to the garden. So I went to the garden, and she started telling me all the things that she wants done in the garden. And I was like, okay, but that's £10,000. I goes, where are we gonna get the £10,000 from? You know, so my wife wants the impossible, so that's when we argue. Okay, I'm gonna start wandering back now. And my wife is very strong-minded. She's not shy to put me in my place and tell me what to do and tell me off. Right, this way, come on. Come on. Sorry, this dog's coming. So my wife is a headstrong person. She has no problem in shouting me down and bossing me around, but she's also lovely. So if you knew my wife, you would love her. You would love her. Yeah, I know. No, you would love my wife. She's a real girl's girl. Like today, I'll go to the family party. She won't talk to me. She'll spend the whole time with the women and just talking with the women. She probably won't even say 5 words to me. Yeah? My wife loves being with the girls. Loves it. Loves it. If anything, I'm just in the way. So even if we went on holiday, she would spend the whole time with the girls, with the other mums. Angie, I do mow the lawn, Angie. I do mow the lawn, yeah? But she wants me to rebuild the garden. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. It's too much work. She wants me to pave the whole garden, build new fences, chop down massive trees. I ain't doing it. I'm like, okay then, off you go and get a saw. I'm like, okay. Guys, you'd be amazed. She wants me to knock down the garage and extend the kitchen, make the kitchen twice as big. Here comes the dogs. Right, come on then. She wants me to knock down part of the house and make the house bigger so that the kitchen's twice as big. I'm not doing it, and I can't afford to be honest with you. I said, oh yeah, okay then, Rora. I'll be like, okay then, I'll spend all my savings so that you can have a nice kitchen, a beautiful garden. We'll redecorate every single room in the house, replace every bathroom in the house, re-patio the front of the house, re-patio the garden. I'll have no money left, We'll go bankrupt and we'll be homeless. What do you reckon, guys? This is what my wife wants. Women have rights. So we argue a lot about that kind of stuff. But actually, me and her, let me just... Lub it up. Come on, dogs. Right, I'm just trying to sort out the dog. 1 second. That's one. Right. So, I'll give you now that we're chatting about my wife, I'll give you a bit more of an insight. She is funny. She's hilarious, my wife. When my wife is drunk, when my wife is drunk, she's the funniest person. You would love her. She loves a drink, my wife, but she never drinks at home. She only drinks if she goes out. We don't have alcohol in the house. We never have. I can honestly say we have never drunk in our house. But anyway, listen to this story. This is a typical morning for my wife, yeah? Now, I wake up really happy. I wake up with a smile. I wake up looking forward to the day. I'm just like that, yeah? Now, the carnivore diet, the keto diet has added to that. The carnivore diet and keto diet, I wake up even more spritey, yeah? Full of energy, raring to go. Now, my wife will wake up an hour after me, maybe 2 hours after me, because I wake up at 6 a.m. She wakes up about 9, yeah? I'm a very early riser, yeah? So my wife will get up and she's miserable. She's like, the dogs have got hair everywhere. My wife starts hoovering up the sofa. Yeah, my wife starts hoovering the sofa, getting all rid of the dog's hairs. Oh, there's dog's hairs everywhere. I don't know why. Those dogs are driving me mad. And I'd be like, well, you wanted them. My wife wanted those dogs, yeah? My wife wanted those dogs, yeah? I actually tried to stop having 2 dogs. I only wanted 1. She's the reason we got 2 dogs, yeah? Now, I'm the person that I'm back. That was my wife saying she's bought a gift for the person's party that we're going to Yasmin and Tino's cousin, going to her party. She's 8. So as I was saying, so she'll come down, my wife will come down and be like, oh no, she'll start picking all the faults with the house and different things in the house. And I'll be like, just forget about it. Just enjoy the day. Go and we'll have some fun with the kids. Let's go for a walk. Let's take the dogs for a walk. I'll be like, come on, let's just enjoy the day. What's the point of moaning about different things you don't like? She'd be like, oh, I hate our kitchen and our garage is horrible and the garden is a mess and all silly things like that, yeah? And I'll be like, forget about all those things. Let's just go and have some fun. Yeah? She's like, no, those things bother me. So I'm like, so we end up talking about the kitchen, the bathroom, the house cleaning, the garage, just all stuff like that, round in circles. Deja vu conversation. She'll do it when I see her now later. She'll be talking about the garden and the house and having a new kitchen and the same stuff. Stop it, behave. I'm ignoring your comments. So anyway, guys, so it's not going to be an Elvis this live stream, guys, because I just wanted to keep it just chatting and keto. Of course I'm wrong, Pamela. We always have the same arguments, me and my wife. But I will say this, we are still, how can I say it? How can I say it without sounding rude? We are still romantic. When I say romantic, I don't mean flowers, all that kind of stuff. I don't mean that we go for beautiful little meals, which we do actually sometimes. We still like each other. Oh, that's funny. We still like, we'll have a kiss and a cuddle and you know what I mean. We're still like that. We've still got that spark. That's the way I win my wife over, is always the same, yeah? She'll be having a go at me, telling me off. Yeah, I'm very lucky. I am lucky. She'll be having a go at me, telling me off, but then I'll just make her laugh. I'll make her laugh and take her mind off things. Well, I didn't say that much, Emily. I just said we have a kiss and a cuddle. That's all I said. You're the one with the dirty mind. So we're okay, and we're okay like that. So I do think we're 20 years together on the 25th of July. So I do think to be able to still be like that after 20 years is pretty good. Pretty good. So we're okay. We're okay. We do have our bad days. So anyway, with the keto diet, in case anyone's watching this channel, it's called Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. Yeah. And I just want to say, guys, that the reason it's called Elvis Presley Fan on Keto is because I am an Elvis Presley fan on keto, and I was in a very bad place in my life. I was very sick, I was very unwell, I had a massive belly, I was overweight, I had ulcerative colitis, I had high blood pressure, high blood sugar, a massive tummy, horrible big tummy. It looked like a balloon, which is gone, thank God. And I just felt sick, I felt down on life. I had anxiety, I couldn't sleep properly. My sleep at the moment has been amazing. And after a few people said things to me, like my brother, I have a twin, I thought, I'm going to try and lose weight. So I went on to, I also was told to look up fasting. So I went onto YouTube and I started looking up fasting. That led me to a channel that was to do with, sorry guys, that led me to a channel that was to do with carnivore diet. So I watched a few different carnivore diet channels, but the one that stood out to me was Dr. Ken Berry. Now the reason I liked Dr. Ken Berry was because he had the question and answer live streams. So he would have people on his live streams, which I recommend you guys do. They would ask questions, very detailed, quite medical questions, but they really did explain how the carnivore diet works, how the keto diet works. They would explain how the body works. They would explain the difference between carnivore, keto, ketovore. It would explain the reason why stopping carbs or reducing carbs and stopping sugar and stopping oats and cereals and bread and pasta and rice and potato, that why stopping those types of foods was good for your health. So Dr. Ken Berry really would break it down. Then he would make you understand about being type 2 diabetic, how you can reverse it, being pre-diabetic. The other thing I discovered listening to Dr. Ken Berry was that you can lose weight fast, yeah? 100% it's a miracle diet that saves lives, yeah? So let me just get down here, guys. Right, I don't want to go past any people because I've got no top on. So, yeah. Anyway, so now remember, when I first found out about the diet, guys, I didn't believe it. I thought the carnivore diet was a joke. When I started looking into fasting, I thought it was a joke. I thought, how can fasting help you if fasting, if you're not eating? Because I grew up believing that you needed to fast, no, you needed to eat to have energy. I was very much, well, how can not eating give you more energy? It didn't make sense. I very quickly realized when I started fasting, I started doing an 18-hour fast. I very quickly realized that when you fast, you have more energy, which then made me look up ketosis. I started to understand what ketosis is, when your body is literally drawing its energy from its own fat. You get it, guys? You ladies are just being naughty and cheeky. But as I was saying, so eventually I started realizing that actually fasting is okay. Yeah? Fasting isn't a bad thing, is it? If anything, it's a very good thing. It really helps you. It can cure you. It reverses many medical conditions, autoimmune conditions. It's good for like arthritis, aches and pains. The number one benefit was the energy. Yeah, massive energy spurts and feeling younger. The big thing from the carnivore diet, the keto diet, is I did feel a lot younger. Keto is amazing. I see myself more carnivore. I'll tell you why. Because I'm 95% meat and eggs. You know, when I say meat, I do mean fish, pork, lamb, beef, you know, bacon, chicken, lots of eggs, yeah? I'm 95%, that's what I eat. I will only have a very small amount of veg. I will have a salad. I had a salad the other day. Some people call it one ingredient foods. One ingredient foods, yeah? Some people call it that. I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. So, there's no going back for me. Since I started this diet, I think it took about 3 days for my energy levels to shoot up. Yeah. There we are. See, look, Carolyn, see? Since I started this diet, I have never looked back. Now, we do, you know, Carolyn will agree with me on this. We have our bad days. We do. You do have your bad days. And I don't just mean bad days on eating the wrong foods. I mean, some days you wake up and you go, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm going to kill myself. Some days you wake up thinking, I'm going to give myself a heart attack. Yeah, when I say kill myself, what I mean is by eating too much cholesterol, you wind yourself up and think, oh my God, I'm eating too much cholesterol, I'm going to kill myself. So you do have the days where you think, is cholesterol bad for you? But I'm telling you now, guys, there is nothing wrong with cholesterol. Cholesterol is actually good for you. Cholesterol is actually good for you. There is nothing